YouTube, and welcome to a very special episode of Insane Section. This is a big one. This is a battle between PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's a big one. First of all, I'm going to have a big dispute between the games of it, what's good about them, what's bad about them, and other stuff that people argue about which is better about them and stuff like that. First, performance. Now, the PS3 is 10 times more, like the Blu-ray discs are a lot bigger, you know? Like, because Xbox is still run on DVDs, and they're high definition DVDs, but they're still DVDs all the same. So you go buy a game like LA Noire, and you'll realize that the Xbox 360 version comes on 3 discs, and the PlayStation 3 version comes on 1, because there's a lot more space on the Blu-ray disc. But that's about it. Just the Blu-ray discs are a lot more efficient. Graphics-wise, they're exactly the same. I think the PS3 can handle a little bit more, but I haven't seen a PS3 game that just cannot be handled on a Xbox 360 and vice versa. Another one would be games. What's good about them and what's bad about them. Exclusives wise, I think the PS3 has a lot bigger and broader games for it. Like maybe Xbox 360 might have a lot more exclusives, but in my opinion, all the PS3 ones are better. Like for example, the only good Xbox 360 exclusives I played probably original Crackdown, the Gears trilogy, all the Halo games, and Fable 2 and Fable 3. Whereas PS3, I can play games like the Ratchet and Clank trilogy, Infamous, Resistance, Uncharted, Metal Gear Solid 4, Little Big Planet, just to name a few, God of War 3, Killzone, all those. There's a lot more exclusives for PS3 that you'd find a big interest in, whereas Xbox 360 exclusives, there's only a couple of them that you really might cling to and say, hey, they're really good. Issues with, and like basically how how the whole system is by itself. Like for example, my Xbox 360s take very quick, like you can slip around the menus really easy, and loading and installing stuff is a lot quicker. Whereas PS3, it's a big beefy console. It's a lot slower. Like installing games on Xbox would probably take about, I don't know, 10 minutes, where PS3 ones can take anywhere from 5 to half an hour. And also, like, whenever you go into your achievements on Xbox 360, they'll just load up real quickly. But on the PS3, they'll take about 10 seconds to sync and then pop up, which is a little bit of a weird thing and a little unnecessary. And people say PSN is nowhere near as good as Xbox 360, and COD is always better on Xbox 360 and stuff like that. I've got both PSN and Xbox 360, and I've realized that they're exactly the same. I've played COD games on both PS3 and 360. They're exactly the same. And so when it comes to what system now, it's sort of half-half. So it doesn't really matter which one you go for, but it also depends on your opinion. Like for example, friends. Which friends do you have? Do all your friends have COD on Xbox? Then you're probably going to go for the Xbox 360 version and stuff like that. If you vice versa, like stuff, all your friends have COD on PSN, or sorry, PS3, you're instantly going to go for PS3. But really, in my opinion, they're just exactly the same. I bought both of them. I love both of them. There's no real big difference. So So, yeah. Also, one more thing, peripherals. There's a lot more peripherals for Xbox 360, like for example, headsets. I have an Xbox 360 headset, not a PS3 one. The PS3 ones use the thing that goes on your ear, and not just like that. Where Xbox ones go over your head, like that, and you just talk to it like that. Another thing would be PlayStation Move. I have a PlayStation Move, and I had the camera that came with this, so it's pretty good. And I also bought this sharpshooter that I use for Killzone 3, and will use with Resistance 3 when I get it eventually. And Kinect's alright. I don't have the Kinect. I tried it. It's a pretty good piece of technology, but the games that you get with it, and games you can get for it, a little bit hit and miss. The majority of them are all terrible, and there's only a couple of them that actually stand out and become enjoyable. So it actually appears that it may look like PS3 is better, but it sort of actually comes down to they're at a stalemate. So Xbox 360 is not better than PS3, and vice versa. It all goes down to what your friends have, and if you want to play with them, then that's the ideal choice for you. Well, this has been a very special episode of Insane Section. I'm Jacob Ingram, and I'll see you next time.
Unleash your grill.